Good morning, students. Welcome back to your biology class. Today we will start with the muscular tissue. Muscular tissue is a contractile tissue which have contractile proteins inside the cells held together by connective tissue. Matrix is absent. Cells of the muscular tissue are elongated and these are called muscle fibers. In a muscle fiber, plasma membrane may fuse with basement membrane to form sarcolemma. Cytoplasm contains endoplasmic reticulum that can store calcium. Nervous, electrical and other stimuli cause the muscles to contract, and calcium is essential for muscle contraction. Contractile elements of muscle fibers are called myofibrils. Each myofibril has two types of protein filaments, thicker myosin and thinner actin. Their overlapping in parallel series produces striations. Striations are absent where they are arranged obliquely. Muscular tissue occupies nearly 40% of total weight of the body. Contraction and relaxation of muscles produces movements. Body strength depends upon the abundance and health of the muscles. Muscle fibers are of three types: striated or skeletal muscles, smooth muscles, and the cardiac muscles. Let's start with the first one. Striated muscle fibers or voluntary muscle fibers. They are long, cylindrical, unbranched muscle cells which bear striations in the form of alternate light and dark bands. A number of oval nuclei occur peripherally in each cell below the sarcolemma. Striated muscle fibers form bundles. They work under the control of willpower. That's why they are voluntary. They occur in arms, legs, hands, feet, neck, face, body wall, tongue, pharynx, diaphragm, upper part of esophagus, etc. Striated muscles can contract rapidly and powerfully. And what are the functions? Striated muscles attached to bones form lever systems for the body movements, including locomotion, food gathering, food breaking, mastication and swallowing under control by striated muscles. The movements of breathing due to the activity of striped muscles. The muscles control blinking of eyes too. The second one is smooth muscle or unstriated muscle. These are spindle-shaped, unbranched muscle cells which are called smooth muscle fibers because they do not bear striations. Smooth muscle fibers occur in sheets. Each muscle fiber contains a centrally placed single oval or spindle-like nucleus. Microfibrils occur but they do not run vertically or parallel to one another. Unstriated or smooth muscle fibers are not under control of the willpower. That's why these are involuntary. Smooth muscle fibers are slow to contract but can remain contracted for a long period. Location. Unstriated or unstriped muscle fibers occur in various visceral organs of the body. For example, posterior esophagus, stomach, intestine, blood vessels, ureter, bronchi, lungs, urinary bladder, iris, etc. Functions. Number 1. Sustained activity. Smooth muscle fibers are capable of prolonged activity as well as sustained contraction without getting fatigued. Number 2. Involuntary nature. They are not under control of willpower but work as per requirement of the body. Number 3. Peristalsis. By their activity, unstriped muscles produce a wave of rhythmic contraction and expansion in the alimentary canal. It is called peristalsis. It moves the food. Number 4. Extrusion. Emptying of an organ like urinary bladder occurs due to high degree of contractibility of the muscles. Number 5. Accommodation. Involuntary muscles of iris and ciliary body of the eye bring about an automatic adjustment of amount of light and focusing based on the distance. So these are all about smooth muscle fibers, and now we will start the last one, which is the cardiac muscle fibers. Cardiac muscle fibers are involuntary, striated and non-fatigued muscle fibers which occur in the wall of heart. They perform rhythmic contraction and relaxations continuously. The fibers are cylindrical but shorter than skeletal muscle fibers. They develop small lateral branches. Cardiac muscle fibers form a highly interconnected network that helps in quick spread of the impulses. The cells are uninucleate, you can see here. They are rich in glycogen and mitochondria for the energy service. Cardiac muscles resemble striated muscles in bearing striations. They resemble unstriated muscles in being involuntary. So it is a mixed type of muscle. Location: generally the muscles occur in the wall of heart. Functions: number 1, involuntary. Cardiac muscles are involuntary in nature. Number 2, excitations. They generate their own excitation. Number 3, fatigue. Cardiac muscles do not get fatigued. They beat continuously and rhythmically. And number 4, pumping of blood. Contraction and relaxation of cardiac muscles cause pumping activity of heart. So students, I hope the entire muscle fibers or muscle tissue is clear to you, and in the next class we will talk about the remaining nervous tissue. Thank you.